questions to ask, right? I campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming underneath and deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Never get bored of hearing that intro, and it's finally back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Premier League preview show. Bit different because we've not got any games to review, so we're going to preview all the games, including some news as well. I am, of course, joined by my, pretty much, I can actually say my regular co-host now.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah.
You're more of a regular co-host than my former co-host Nathan is. Of course, Nathan is always working, so he's making a living. How dare he? How dare he make a living?
He's grinding. He's grinding.
I know. He's not allowed to. He's not allowed. Sorry. Right. Hopefully this works this time. Yes, it is there this time. Guys, the link to join us is there. Jump in anytime. We are expecting Rich to join us around about 7:30. So that will be nice as well. So let's first of all, Dan, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Premier League coming back always. You know, it's normally a bit of a dead weekend. I mean, to be fair, I spent that weekend in Margate, so I got around that. And I will say, yes, I did suggest those dates to my missus because it was the international break. So, so yeah, no. So, but I've been all good. How you been, Nicky?
I've been all right. Yeah, I've just been working hard, keeping my mind off of football is very, very difficult because I have no interest in international football, but I've had the Rugby World Cup on, and now that's broken my heart. So,
yeah, true. I mean,
thanks, New Zealand.
At least England are through, right?
He knew I was going to do that.
It's a shame. Like, Ireland were favourites as well, really.
Yeah, so we're ranked number 1 in the world, and then New Zealand happened. Ah well.
I mean, right. if there's ever a team to lose to, New Zealand's probably the most acceptable team to lose to. Maybe not. Anyway,
exactly. So what has been happening? Well, we've had European qualifiers been going on this last week. Of course, over the I want to say weekend. Yes, over the weekend since roughly Thursday, we've had some cracking games. Spain and Scotland are last week Thursday. That would result in a 2-0 loss to Scotland, meaning that they were a little bit shaky going in to their next game, but we'll move on to that one in a moment. As well as France recording a win over the Netherlands and a 2-1 win for the French. Going into the weekend, we had Northern Ireland beat San Marino 3-0. So there's one for the home nations. And on the Sunday, we had a cracking 3-3 draw between Switzerland and Belarus, which took me by surprise. So well done, Belarus. 3-3 there. England were playing, were they not?
On Friday.
Oh,
but it wasn't European qualification.
It was a friendly against Australia, which was the 1-0 win with Ollie Watkins scoring.
Yeah.
England, however, are playing tonight, which we will talk about in a moment. Any games on Monday? Yes, Gibraltar losing 4-0 to the Republic of Ireland. Yes. And Portugal doing a madness over Bosnia, winning 5-0. Big up Shay Arsenal in the chat.
Big up.
Talk about Arsenal later on as well. Unfortunately, a tragedy struck in Belgium yesterday with a shooting that resulted in the loss of 2 Swedish lives. Our thoughts from Eagle-Eyed Football, thoughts and prayers from all of us go out to anyone and everyone affected by the tragedy. The way our world is looking at the moment, it's very, very. Just everyone, just calm down, please. Stop. But yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by that. Extremities in the chat. Evening, guys. After the terrorist attack in Belgium last night, I hope the UK police will be vigilant at the England game tonight to be on the safe side. Yes, it was reported that the Metropolitan Police have increased security in and around Wembley Stadium and the surrounding areas to stay vigilant, of course, after the tragic loss of life in Belgium. Big up Dexter as well. Hello, lads. Hello, Dexter. Big up yourself. Also, are at the moment in the lead on our Eagle-Eyed Predictions League. So let's see if you can keep. I think it's almost a 2-week streak he's got going now.
Yeah, well done, Henry.
We'll see if he makes it a hat trick. You're on the water today?
No, it's lemonade.
Oh, I was about to say, look at you hydrating correctly. Well, let's get into let's stay with the European games because we want to talk about let's talk about Gareth Southgate. He went out and said, talking about our very own Mark Gahey. So one Palace player, former Palace player, talking about another. So this is coming from the Metro. And a lot of after this, there was a lot of bookies were predicting Mark Gahey to start tonight. He isn't. However, he with Sam Johnson starts from the bench. Gareth Southgate had this to say about our main centre back. Mark is doing really, really well. He's played with great maturity in the 2 games last month. At times, he might not catch the eye in the way that some players do because he's in the right place. So he's not having to turn around and cover for something that he's got wrong. He's a very calm player, positionally excellent, composed with the ball, good mentality. He's developing very well, end quote. All of this makes me think, if he's got the England manager looking at him, who else is looking at him as well? I would go out on a limb, and I don't want to go out on this limb because I know what's going to happen. Mark Gahey will not be at Crystal Palace come the start of next season. The 2024-25 season, Mark Gahey, I don't think will be in red and blue. If he is, oh my God, that's a huge coup for us. If he was to move on to a bigger club, be it here in the Premier League or be it maybe on the continent, power to him. And I would support that move for him because I think this guy is one of, you could probably say in the conversation to be one of the top 5 centre-backs in the Premier League right now, just by himself. We've got the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League, I will happily say, in Gahey and Anderson. But yeah, Gahey impressing the right people. If he's impressed Gareth Southgate, maybe he deserves to start over Maguire. A lot of people would say that, yes, he does deserve to start over Maguire. What do you think there, Dan?
In terms of the ability, yeah, for sure. I mean, if I was Gareth Southgate, I mean, I'm not, in case anyone wondered. I think I would have started Gay tonight rather than of either of the games. Just because this one obviously isn't a friendly, it's actually a qualification game. I mean, given the fact that there are 2 automatic play positions to go to the Euros, I don't know if Gareth is maybe thinking maybe this game isn't that important. I don't know. I mean, personally, I would play him over Maguire, but to be honest, from a Palace perspective, I'm actually not that fussed that he's not playing, just because I don't want him to get injured.
Yeah, we have got a difficult game coming up.
And like I said, I mean, I'm just having a quick look at the table. I mean, we're top of the group by 3 points. Italy got 10 points. Ukraine have also got 10 points, so it is a relatively important game. But
you say that for Italy, yeah. I think England qualify no matter what, really, up to tonight.
That's the thing, because like, no disrespect to Malta and North Macedonia, but really England should be winning those without those final 2 games pretty comfortably. And so after tonight, I mean, if Italy win, then they won't even go level unless they win like 4-0. They're not even going to go level with England.
I can't see that happening.
Yeah, exactly. So I think for us to not qualify is nearly impossible from this particular position. So maybe that's what Gareth's thinking at the moment. That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, here is the England lineup. Jordan Pickford will start in goal. Kyle Walker, Kieran Trippier, John Stones, Harry Maguire, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips. I need to say Killian Phillips.
He switched as well, was he?
Jude Bellingham, Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden, and Harry Kane. On the bench is our very own Sam Johnston, Mark Gahey, Jordan Henderson, Lewis Dunk, Luke Colwill. Is that Luke Colwill? Levi Colwill. Colwill.
Did he start him?
He's on the bench.
Oh, right.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, Conor Gallagher, Ollie Watkins, Jack Grealish, James Maddison, Aaron Ramsdale, and Jared Bowen make up the bench for England.
I mean, to be fair, that is a pretty solid lineup. I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't play Phillips just because I still think he needs a bit more game time. And obviously, Maguire's another one, which again, I personally wouldn't play him. But besides that, I think that's a pretty decent lineup.
Extremity's asking, is it really water? Is it really?
7-Up, sugar-free.
Big up the chairman also in the chat as well. Guys, quick reminder that you can also join us on the show tonight. There is the link. It is there. Click it. Join us. Talk. Speak. Do the thing. Right. What else is in our headlines? Well, the greatest cup competition is back properly. The first round proper of the Emirates FA Cup has been made. And, well, this is hilarious. League One's Charlton Athletic have been drawn against, now, this is a mouthful, the Isthmian Southeast team, Cray Valley Paper Mills. So big up Cray Valley. Fingers crossed that the giant killings start here, because it would just be wonderful. That would just,
Tell you what, that's what I love about this competition. Is just you have such big teams hosting such small teams like Charlton Athletic. So yeah, it's excellent.
It is excellent. It is. So we look forward to the FA Cup returning as well. And some other news: Jesse Lingard is now expected to sign for Al Ittifaq, joining Steven Gerrard in the Saudi Pro League. This is after he was given a trial run with them. So he's been training over there in Saudi Arabia and has performed well in a friendly. And Steven Gerrard is expected to unveil Jesse Lingard as a signing as a free agent. Another Premier League player joining, or former Premier League player joining the SPL. Now,
I mean, to be fair, I think that's because no one wanted him.
Exactly.
No one wanted him. No one would pay his wage demands.
Just to put a final stop on the Euro news. Scotland have qualified for Euro 2024, meaning there's at least 2 home nations, with Wales, and I believe Wales could also qualify, but the Republic of Ireland's qualification is very, very complicated because of the headache, the sheer migraine that is the Nations League. I don't want to go into it. Basically, I think Ireland have to lose to the Netherlands to drop into a playoff, they have to win that in order to qualify for Euro 2024. I don't get it. It's so stupid. Put it aside, bin the whole thing. Right. Anyway, let's talk about Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Manchester United's ongoing takeover news saga. This is always fun to speak about. So Jim Ratcliffe is expected to have his £1.3 billion bid accepted on Thursday. This would be for a 25% stake in Manchester United Football Club. This is after the Qatari bid led by the Qatari businessman Sheikh Jassim. His bid for £5 billion for 100% control was rejected by the panel that the current owners put in charge to, handle the takeover bid. Sheikh Jassim even came out and said that he was disappointed at that some things went wrong. He was expecting to actually put in such an amount of money that would bring Kylian Mbappe to the club. If you think about it, that's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. He did come out and say that he was disappointed that he wanted to take Manchester United and rival Manchester City's financial power. I'm somewhat glad that has not happened. We are, of course, now joined by Henry. Welcome. He is a Darren England hater.
Yeah, fair enough.
Welcome.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So Jim Ratcliffe and his company Ineos, however you want to pronounce it, they are expected to run football operations and also renovate both Carrington, that is Manchester United's training ground, and Old Trafford. Funds apparently have already been set aside to increase the capacity of Old Trafford from its current standing to 90,000 fans. This would make it the second largest stadium in England, right behind Wembley Stadium, with the ability to then overtake Wembley Stadium going into the 2030s. That, of course, is brought to us by the Times. Yes, football journalism is alive here on Eagle Eyed Football. This journalism qualification is really coming to life here with me. So there we go. Hooray. So Carrington is in definite need of renovation. Old Trafford, as we've seen for the last few years, Manchester United fans have been calling for it to be rebuilt, for it to be renovated.
It's nearly as leaky as their defence, isn't it?
It very much is there. Very much is there. Good one there, Henry. Good one. Unfortunately, we don't have any Man United fans. That I did ask for Man United fans to come in, but oh well. And there we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Old Trafford twice in the last 4 seasons, I think. And yeah, I mean, you can tell that nothing has really been done to it for ages. You can just tell.
Oh yeah, you can tell. We've seen like some videos on social media with just like leaks, with just general falling apart. Wear and tear. There we go. Big up Football Power Hour also in the chat as well. So yeah, funds already set aside to increase the capacity of Old Trafford. Everyday football operations expected to be ran by Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who has said he's been a fan of Man United since he was a child. So yeah, maybe is this the right way for Manchester United? This is, however, also backed up by the fact that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is expected to also, following a couple of years, within a time period of a couple of years, is expected to take over Manchester United 100%. So this is only just the start. This is just to buy a 25% stake in the club to start the operations, run football operations, as well as start renovations. So 100% bid for the RHEA of the 75% is expected soon as well. So there's your big old news around. Let's also talk about. I'm an Arsenal fan. Thank you for the news.
Thank you, Shay.
Congrats. Right, that moves us off of the other club's news. Let's talk about Palace news. So,
Yes.
coming off of a huge win over Durham at home, and then followed up by a disappointing loss in the League Cup, Palace women's have returned to winning ways after just a huge win again over London City Lionesses 6-1. 6-1, including an Annabelle hat-trick again. So that is, not only is that 2 huge wins at home back-to-back, it is also now Annabelle Blanchard 2 home back-to-back hat-tricks, which brings me on to Baller of the Week never stops here. On the Premier League preview show, Baller of the Week is awarded to Annabelle Blanchard. Because, well, we've not had any other football. I don't care about internationals, and it has to go. And it's my show. I'm biased. So what? You don't like it? Jog on.
You can't exactly give it to Ollie Watkins for a tapping, can you?
No, not really. No, not really. There is Rich. He is in the comments. He'll be joined.
Even better, the hat trick was against London City, who used to be formerly known as the Mill Lionesses. So well done.
So we won in a South London derby.
South London is us.
Exactly. Mitch saying what was a mad opening to the second half. It definitely was. Goals were coming in thick and fast. My Twitter alerts were just going goal. And they're like, hang on, what is going on? I thought my phone had been nippened, and I'm thinking, oh, am I that behind? Shay saying I'm doing good with my past Premier League position with Arsenal at the moment. Yes, you are.
Nice.
Time will tell if you can keep it going. Mitch says recommend getting down to a game or two, liking the new ground. Yes.
Yeah.
So Palace women who play at the VBS Community Stadium, Sutton United's stadium, who are in League 2 at the moment. Who I also keep an eye on because it's nice to have it's nice to actually take a break from the Premier League especially when it breaks your heart. So yeah.
Yeah, it's good them getting down there now because they play pretty much every Sunday now, whereas like in the past it was always very difficult to get down to games. There would always be like during the week at Bromley, and it was just a bit of a pain.
I do believe, hang on, sorry, I just need to just verify this because I think there was a bit of news that was brought up by Palace today
about
I think there is that. We'll talk about France in just a moment. I think yes. So Annabelle Blanchard has also won the Women's Championship Player of the Month and Goal of the Month, because I don't know if you've seen her free kick. It was, you got to put a bit of swaz on it, Gromit. Top bins. Yes. Thank you, Rich. Rich is there. Southampton game at Selhurst Park. Yes. So the Palace women will have their first game at Selhurst Park versus Southampton in November. So hopefully we'll be going there. JC isn't not in here throwing darts at you, Nicky. No, because I've not said anything too controversial just yet.
Give it time.
Exactly. Give it time. So yeah. So let's talk about. We're about to see França.
Can't believe it.
I don't want to see him yet. I'm gonna be controversial. I don't want to see him.
Really? Why not?
Nope. It's Newcastle.
Go on, Nicky.
Newcastle.
Upset me.
Why do you not want to see him just because it's Newcastle? I'm intrigued.
Because he's just come back from a huge injury and we're facing probably the most physical team in the Premier League. Dan Burn is going to take one look at him and just be like,
It's going to be like gobble,
dinner
gobble.
time. I'm sorry. Whoa. He's going to be like, what? Henry?
Gobble,
He's going to do what?
Gobble, gobble. Eat him up for dinner. Why is that bad? Why is that?
Pause.
Pause in the chat. Pause in the chat. Pause in the chat.
Nicky's just
pause.
Nicky's just got a dirty mind, Henry.
Honestly,
Heavy
that
pause.
is
He's going to be like
ridiculous.
gobble gobble. Are you good?
I'm absolutely fine, Nicky. I think you need to check your brain because that's a bit concerning, mate.
There we go.
Check yourself before you Shrek yourself.
The gaffer has spoken. The gaffer has put the pause in the chat.
Anyway,
there it is.
I
Anyway,
do agree with you that Newcastle are a very physical team, and it is slightly worrying that he might potentially play and then immediately get injured. But it is just a nice bit of news to see. I don't know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I think he'll spin him, personally.
I'm not gonna lie. I see Francis starting from the bench.
Yeah, definitely.
So
is Elise back?
No, I think he's back
No.
the week after, if I'm not
Spurs
mistaken.
game.
Maybe, yeah.
If I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just wait on Elise.
It's a bit of a weird one because I'm starting to think: are we actually getting our players back, or is it just are they sort of just trying to make us think positively and then just shoot us down? You know.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get shut down.
Yeah.
Rich will be joining us in around about 10 minutes' time. Take your time there, Rich. Take your time. Of course, Eagle Eye Football will be at St. James's
At St.
Park.
James's Park. Wow.
We will have a match day vlog brought to you by the channel. The chairman says, me and JC on the 9:30 train to Newcastle. Enjoy your day. Hopefully it's not too cold. As Rich says, he gets around about half an hour of football there. I can see it being like an hour mark substitution because we'll wait till like the Newcastle preview to give like our expected lineup. But I'm gonna say I could probably see him coming, like França coming off the bench for Wiedewald.
I mean, we need some updates on injuries as well because we don't know who's available. Who's, like, for example, is Schlupp available?
Well,
Hopefully not.
Well, I will be able to tell you, Henry. You will get your answers question. You will get your answers questioned.
You'll get your answers questioned.
I will get my answers questioned. My questions answered soon.
It wouldn't be a Premier League preview show without a bleeper from me. You will get your questions answered as Rich will host the Roy Presser on Friday.
Roy the boy.
Of course, coming up also tomorrow will be the Tact Eagle tag team. I'm keeping it going. It's the Tact Eagle tag team of Dan and JC. You will be able to join those two tomorrow. What is in that lemonade? What is in that lemonade?
Cocaine.
Of course, you will be able to join us for the match preview on Thursday. I may or may not be on because I've been moved to an on-call situation for work. So I don't know if I'll be on there, but you can join everybody else on there. Yeah. There we go. I think that's all the news. It is all the news. Hooray. I've gone through all the news. And it only took us half an hour. Right. Let's talk about Premier League games. First of all, it is the Merseyside derby.
Is it? You know what? I didn't even know until you just said that.
It is. It is.
You know, that just slipped me mind. You know, the Merseyside derby.
That's a good.
Great for Liverpool, mate.
I think your Scouse accent's making someone cry there. So our early kickoff is Liverpool-Everton at Anfield. I'm not going to lie, with the way that Liverpool are going at Anfield right now and the way that Everton are going right now, this is going to be a one-sided win for Liverpool, I'm going to predict. Yeah. Anything else to add there, guys?
Well, since I'm the prediction king right now, I'm going to do a cheeky 1-0 Everton win for some stupid reason.
To be honest,
you've heard it. That's locked in now. If you change your prediction from then, I want to see it on Discord. I want to see that.
Nicky, I
To
can
be
change my
honest,
mind. You know, like
I'm
No.
gonna
Once it's
I'm
locked
gonna
in, it's locked
predict
in.
I'm
yeah.
gonna predict
Once
a
it's
draw,
locked
to
in,
be
it's locked
honest.
in. But I haven't wrote nothing yet, so. But I might go
You
with
said it.
Everton.
I've got evidence. I've got video evidence of you saying Liverpool
You
0,
do,
Everton 1.
but the predictions are submitted by text and not audio, my friend.
VAR check incoming. VAR check incoming.
Shots fired.
Azana set the Egg McMuffin theme. Will JC and the chairman follow suit in Newcastle?
They better do. Or even better, when they get to Newcastle, have a Greggs.
That sounded ominous as hell. They better do. Oh, I'm scared now for JC and the chairman. If we don't get an Egg McMuffin on the match vlog, oh boy.
I've got shares of McDonald's, okay?
Right. AFC Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton
What a
Wanderers.
game that should be.
I'm not gonna lie. This is
Wow. Game of the weekend, guys, right? Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna be like a goal fest?
Like a 4-4, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
This is one of them games that like there's not a lot to talk about. This is either gonna be a dreadful like 0-0, 1-1, or it's gonna be an absolute goal fest.
I'm calling it now, and I will not predict anything other than a draw.
There we go. All right, Dan. Anything else?
No, there's not a lot to say about the game, is there? Really?
No, not really.
Not really, no.
It's
Brentford Burnley, another crack.
Yeah, another one that.
Battle of the Bees.
Nothing to say about.
Unmissable.
Battle of the Bees. This is with Brentford and Burnley. I'm not gonna lie. Brentford probably to win that one.
I would just add, if I may, that Burnley need to start picking up some points soon, or they're going to be in a little bit of hot water.
Well, yeah, if they pick up no points, they're going to get relegated.
Well, I didn't mean it quite like that, but I mean they've had a bad start, and they need to start winning soon, or else they'll be.
I'm just winding you up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not convinced by them. I'll be honest.
Go on then.
I would say I think Company. I do agree. I think Company has been a bit not naive with the way he's played, but I think they do play relatively open, all things considered, and I think you kind of need that defensive solidity when you're a new team coming up.
I think something that's really important in the Premier League as a promoted team is adaptability. Can you adapt your tactics in certain games? And I think Company he sticks to his philosophy. He's got his way of playing and he sticks to it, and that is, in a way, it's respectable. But I just think at a certain point you have to switch it up sometimes.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
No, definitely.
Having 8 games played, 1-1, drawn 1, lost 6,
and especially in a game like this where Burnley were playing Brentford, they'll be thinking this is one of the games we need to pick up 3 points.
Yeah. Well, Brentford, who were in 15th, Burnley, who were in 18th, respectively. Burnley, who are on a negative 13 goal difference. They're at the rock bottom of teams who have actually at least won a game. Bournemouth and Sheffield still without wins in the Premier League. So
yes,
it's not bad, but it's not looking good, Brad.
I mean, they've beaten Luton. And they've beaten no one else. And nearly everybody has beaten Luton so far, without disrespecting them too much, because I do like Luton. But
I forgot about this. Sorry, I was just reading Mitch's comment there.
Yeah, that's what I.
Gary O'Neill.
Forgot about that as well.
Gary O'Neill returns to Dean Court.
And, Gary O'Neill derby.
I've said loads of times on here. Like I think he was sacked so unfairly at Bournemouth.
I mean, they haven't won without him yet, I believe.
No, I don't think they have won a game this season, Bournemouth.
They've not won a game yet. They've only got 3 points on account
great
of
decision,
3 draws.
Bournemouth, to sack him. Great decision.
Let him cook. And there's JC throwing darts there. So there you go. Who said it? Earth. Yeah, extremities. There you go. There's the darts throwing. Right. Now,
come on, City.
This game always has goals.
God, if City don't win this, Jesus, I will lose my head.
You heard it here first, guys. If Brighton and Hove Albion get even a draw, or if they win at the Etihad, Henry's going to lose his head. You heard it here
Yes.
first on the Premier League preview show.
I'm so sick of seeing that little team win every single week, pretty much.
Well, they haven't won recently.
I mean, they did draw with Liverpool, and they are losing in the Europa League at least. But you know, they're in the Europa League, so.
I mean,
But-
when was the last time City lost three league games in a row? Like that must be a long time ago.
1992 or something.
I'm just looking at it now. So when I find out the answer, I'll tell you.
That is a great question. But
I'm not gonna lie, Henry. You said that with such conviction that you very nearly sounded like, oh my god, yeah, you just rolled off that fact right off the tongue there. That was said with utter conviction there.
Yeah, well, it's just to emphasise my point that they haven't lost 3 in a row for a very long time.
Well, how about this? If Brighton,
There you go. I found it.
there you go. Go on then.
20,
Can I guess?
20. Yeah, go on.
2015.
2016. Whereas 2015-16 season, they lost.
Pellegrini.
It was actually the season that I think Leicester won the league. Then lost to Leicester, lost to Spurs, lost to Liverpool. So to be fair, those are three tough games. But yeah,
Especially in that season, yeah, definitely. So if Brighton were to win, they would. Depends on the
Nicky, why are you bringing that
would.
possibility up?
They would.
Yeah,
They
why are you talking
they would
about
go
it, man?
above Man City.
Let's just say that
I just think I don't know. I just think
Manchester
Brighton's
City.
defense aren't very good. Like that's the problem.
Manchester City have to win this. I mean, come on, they're at home. They're playing Brighton. They've had a couple of bad results. This is where typically City turn it on and start to show turn it on and
They turn it on.
yes they do. So I mean,
Yeah.
I expect nothing less than 3 points for Man City, and if not, then I will have to do something to release my anger.
Oh, whoa!
Why is that a pause, Nicky, mate? That is what you're thinking in your head.
Yeah, it just sounds dodgy. It just sounds it.
No,
What?
like boxing. I'm thinking like a punching bag. To be more specific, like maybe go outside and just go for a run or something. Just something to get the bad energy out of my system. I don't know what Nicky was thinking.
Don't worry about it.
I won't worry
Big up Nate also in the chat as well, saying we need to send in Nicky for that heresy. It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
You know what? I mean, let's not even.
Thank you.
That's
My co-hosts are supporting me here, Henry. You're on a double pause here.
That sounded hella sus. No, I mean, really?
Oh dear.
Really?
Oh dear. Right. Anyway.
Might get a nosebleed.
Right. Anyway.
It's too funny. It's too funny.
Newcastle United versus Crystal Palace. We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, that'll
We're
get
not going to say a word.
in Tactical tomorrow and
0-0. Come on, let's get a 0-0.
And in
Because we got Tactical and we got match preview. So we don't need to speak anything. Watch the preview. I'm going to plug everything. There you go. Tactical tomorrow. Match preview Thursday. Watch it. If you don't watch it, man, how are you doing on this channel? Subscribe already, man. Gosh, we did. Anyway. Nottingham Forest versus Luton Town.
Another brilliant game.
Good game.
Do you know what?
Good
No,
game for
I'm going to say
good game for the town of Luton. That is a big game.
Oh, I even clocked. We're joined by Rich. Hi, Rich. How are you?
Hello, Rich.
That's all right. You're lucky you didn't clock me. I was about to pause you. I don't know what you're trying to plug, but you know what I mean.
Plug the channel. Anyway,
How are you doing? You all good?
all good.
Yeah, good, mate. You?
I'm just yearning for the football to return, man. It's been boring without the football. Well, the Premier League, I should say. I know there's technically been some, international games and some women's games, but I'm missing the Premier League.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Yeah.
Dan.
Wait.
Yes, that was.
I didn't think they would get picked up on a microphone, man.
That is poor. Right,
What
40
the
40
hell
minutes.
did I just hear?
40 minutes, yeah. No, no. Dan, I'm sorry, Dan, but you are a proper.
Oh my god. No, I guess we really do have we didn't have a brick of the week. We didn't have one until now. We've got one now, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a suggestion, but
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
you probably won't agree with it. But Gareth
Nah, because
Southgate,
it's done now. That's why.
Gareth Southgate, just his continual lack of selections for certain players, like James Ward-Prowse, for example. How is he not in that team? And his defending of Jordan Henderson after he has obviously
Yeah, that was wild.
ridiculously gone against his apparent values to play in a league with no quality, lying about the reason for going there, saying it's not for the money, and then expecting people to have any level of empathy for him when the whole country is living through a little bit of a cost of living crisis, and we're meant to support a player who's just openly lied to everyone. Like, come on, like, get your head out the sand, Gareth. Wake up.
Literally. Oh my god, it's a 5-person show here. Welcome, JC. When he's not muted. There he is.
Nah, man. Damn, that was poor.
It was poor, innit?
At least mute yourself.
I didn't think it was going to get picked up on the microphone. I don't even know where the microphone is.
But
Come
what
on,
did you think
man.
was going to happen, Dan?
Oh,
You think it was going to censor it out?
at least you can't smell it.
No. Surely we simbin him. Surely we simbin that. Do we simbin that?
I think that deserves a simmer.
He's out. He's gone. He's out.
I love how two people tried to simbin me at the same time, so I just immediately came back.
Right, we've got JC. Big up chairman. Jordan Henderson's last game in Saudi Arabia was played in front of a total.
963 fans.
Oh yeah, the
Lol.
attendances out there have been terrible. Well,
Lol. You
it
can't
depends
blame
on the teams, but yeah.
Well, they don't care about
Overall, not
anyway. Right. Last few words on Nottingham Forest Luton Town. I have a feeling that this game will be this is good. This is going to be the dreadful one. I'll go out on a limb and I'll say Luton Town to win this one.
5-0 to Forest, I think.
I don't know. I think home advantage. I think I don't know. I think Forest will win.
Yeah,
Home advantage.
I would support that just because I don't.
Considering that we've got 4 members of Eagle Eyed Football on live here, Nate's also in the comments here. Are we taking Henry's predictions as gospel here? Are these locked in until he puts them in Discord here? I need a vote here.
No.
Nah, leave him to put him in Discord. Stop hating on him. He's
Rich,
Nicky's doing well, you know.
I've always thought Rich is a man of wisdom. He's
All
a man
I'm
of wise
saying
words,
is
Rich.
Nicky's hurt. He's not first anymore. That's
Yeah,
all
this
he's
is
doing
it.
this
Aye.
for.
Yeah,
rattled him.
He's rattled.
You have
rattled.
completely rattled him. He doesn't like the fact that he's no longer first, and he hates even more that you're above him in the league. He
Someone's
is
scared.
rattled.
Someone's scared.
I think they should do a rap battle.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I know that 2017 crap. Come on.
The
We
winner
agree.
gets 15 points.
15
Ooh.
points. And a free McDonald's.
No, you're too fat.
What have I just come into?
Oh, I love it. That was class. That was brilliant.
I took my headphones on for 1 second. I heard JC calling someone fat.
Wow.
Hold on. What's this guy doing? Like something's wrong. Like
I'm too
JC.
fat.
JC, who hurt you today?
No.
I'm just here, man.
No, seriously, who hurt you? No, that was uncalled for.
Nah, I ain't taking that one personally.
Why did you ask for a McDonald's though?
I was just having a laugh. You know what I mean?
15 points.
Yeah, but you were talking about your egg McMuffin review and all that. So it made me think of McDonald's.
Hey, that's my egg McMuffin review.
No, I've never seen you do one, Dan.
What?
He clearly
Evidence that
doesn't
Henry
watch the
does not
vlog.
watch the channel.
Actually, I have a few times, but JC is a more memorable thing. How about
Why are you
that? How about that?
Dan now?
How about
What's
that?
wrong with you?
Dan's become the side man.
But apparently.
Oh,
everyone's
okay,
done for
whoa.
everyone in it, so shots fired all around.
Why is Henry sending for each and every single one of us?
No, I'm not.
What
It's
is
all
going
calm, it's
on?
all calm. No.
This man.
No. It's all calm. Don't worry about it.
You didn't even stress Dan out. Look, he's like, oh no.
I'm speechless.
Dan, you are the stat man. Do not let it wave you.
Henry, if you keep doing that to Dan, you see
I'm
the
joking.
little emoji where his stats are going up. His stats are going to go down soon, so allow it.
What, his
I'm going
FIFA stats?
to be down to 9 soon.
Oh God. Right.
I think that is a sin bin.
It's a hat trick of sin bins.
I'm very sure I got sin bin
There we
3
go.
times last time.
Chairman is supporting. Chairman supports Henry here.
Supports me.
Fraud.
I always saying Hill Henry's.
Henry's turning heel, bro. No,
Here we go.
what is
Chelsea
this?
Arsenal. That's a good one.
Right. So our second derby of the weekend is part 1 of West London versus North London. Chelsea Arsenal. This is probably the most exciting game of the weekend.
Should be. I hope it's not as disappointing as Arsenal Man City was the other week.
Agreed there.
Because that was a bit of a big anticlimax, wasn't it? 1 goal and it was deflected.
Agree there. Yeah. Co-hosts, anything else to add to Henry's expert analysis there?
I actually think Chelsea are going to win this game. I just got a feeling, and I think they finally started. I think they finally started scoring goals. They were underscoring for ages because they couldn't finish anything. And I think they're going to get into a little bit of momentum. I think they're actually going to win this game. I don't think Arsenal have actually been that good this season so far.
Fair enough.
I disagree.
You know,
Arsenal
it's just a London derby, man. I couldn't care less.
You know what? As long as Palace do all right, that's all I care about in this week. Win every week. It's Captain Obvious, bloody hell.
You know it's going to be a 1-1 draw or something dead like that.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that too. Any point we get from St James's is a bonus. They are.
I'm not
4-1.
talking about us. I'm talking about Chelsea.
What about this game?
Oh well, same goes for Chelsea. Because if they get anything from this, it's a bonus.
Are you a Chelsea fan now?
No, I fucking hate Chelsea.
Well,
we are before watershed, sir. We are before watershed.
Oh no. No, I do not approve of Chelsea Football Club because I just think they're a bit of a
It's
joke.
too late now.
Yeah, it's too late.
I know it's too late.
You've already
Yeah.
said it now.
It's too
Yeah.
late to apologise.
Oi.
It's too late.
What?
Right, what's the next one, Nicky?
I'm just
That's it,
contemplating.
isn't it?
Do I sin bin you for a fourth time for that one there?
Look, I got sin bin like 4 times last week or the week before.
I know. I know. It's. I guess you could say. I mean, Rich even has something to say about this one. He says,
This ain't looking good, man. It's not looking good at all.
"Thanks, Rich." He's even here.
I've never heard that one before.
It's like it's my favorite clip to use on the show. I love it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about United versus United.
Oh, you know what? Fancy a little
Sheffield versus Man
cheeky.
U.
This might be a
Sheffield United.
banana skin.
Yeah, me and Rich are on the same wavelength.
It's televised as well. Sheffield, who are one of the only 2 teams without a win.
A little Harry Maguire own goal, maybe.
Do we see Onana making a mistake again?
Oh no, he did it again.
Yeah, that's got. Yeah, nah. That's a sin bin. That's a sin bin. He's gone.
Are you keeping
Why is Dan
score?
gone?
Oh, whoops! I accidentally clicked the enter button. the little one there.
Oh,
All I'm gonna say is that's on the same level as me clicking the mouse button.
yeah, we've all. Yeah, that's. I've done it as well.
I was thinking, Nicky, why have you sin bin me again?
I didn't sin bin you at all. You didn't say.
No, I
anything
know.
about
I
me sin
clicked.
binning.
I know. I clicked enter by
Right.
accident.
Yeah, just keep time stamping it, guys. Anyway, guys, I don't need to get the ghost to bed, so okay.
Anyway,
I'll be in the
Rich.
comments. Peace.
There's me.
In the bit.
Yes, Rich.
You can also join Rich for the Roy Presser, and he will also be on for Thursday's preview show.
I wonder
Right.
how tetchy Roy's going to be this week.
Let's see if he remembers France's name.
Yeah.
Who, the
Let's see if he
Brazilian
doesn't
lad?
snap at the reporters.
I'm not gonna lie. Managers remembering names this season has been a little bit shaky. I mean, Pep on
Korean guy.
Hwang Hee-chan, calling him the Korean guy.
But you know what? Nothing will be as bad as when Van Gaal said, what was it? He mixed up Smalling or something. Mr. Mike Smalling, that's it.
Lol.
Nothing will top trump that. This is
Yeah.
Mr. Mike Smalling.
Moving on. Sunday's only game.
Oh, Battle of the Clarets.
Fun fact for you: the original West Ham kit was actually that colour because Aston Villa donated it to them.
Wow.
Thank you. Right, Villa, West Ham, both teams who were in fine form, especially considering their European competitions as well as their league form. This has the potential to be a cracking game of football. Villa, who are just probably they've got one of the best forms in the Premier League. West Ham, who are finding points where they need to. Yeah. This is going to be a cracking game of football. Both teams who are quite close to each other in the table as well. There is the chance that they cancel each other out. I would, however, go based on form. I'm probably going to push for a Villa win here, but I don't think it's going to be easy for West Ham. But going to Villa Park for any team at the moment is not great.
I mean, I think they've won their last 10 home games in a row. If I'm not
They
wrong.
are, yeah, they
It's
have.
more than that now. It's like 12. I think it's like 12 now. It was 12 before we played. It was 10 before
So-
we played them.
It takes a very brave person to predict a West Ham win here, but we'll see.
You know what? I think if West Ham are brave and they actually start Kudus, they would have a chance.
Mhm.
But them playing Kudus off the bench lately, I don't get it. He's so good. Why would they put him on the bench? If he started, he'd score more goals. And already he's scoring a lot.
If Douglas Luiz is available and
true.
starts, yeah, this is it's very, very difficult for West Ham to break into that defense with Douglas Luiz playing, just ahead of the defense.
Yeah,
Right.
of course. But the fact that the West Ham have potentially got Mikel Antonio, Jared Bowen, and Kudus up front,
Dangerous.
and then with Paqueta in the 10 behind, That is an extremely dangerous front line.
Mm.
And bear in mind, when we played against them, we had Mateta and Edouard up front. We still managed to score against them. So if you can get in behind, and that's something that West Ham actually like to do because they have fast players. Pau Torres ain't fast. Consa's not the fastest. If you get in behind, you're 1-on-1 with a keeper. Granted, he's one of the best keepers in the world right now. But any striker 1-on-1 with any keeper, you back the striker.
Mm.
And I think with how West Ham play, I feel like it could play into West Ham's hands, in my opinion.
There we go. Yeah. That's all for Super Sunday. Let's move on to Monday Night Football returns with part 2 of North versus West London. Tottenham Hotspur playing host to Fulham. Not gonna lie, Fulham. Not gonna lie, brace yourselves because I have a funny feeling. I have a bad feeling. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad night for Fulham. You'll see. If you're in the predictions league, I'll be posting my predictions after the show. I reckon that this is going to be a goal fest, one-sided for Tottenham. Fulham, who don't score a lot of goals without Mitrovic. Bobby D. Cordova-Reid is good, but
they got Jimenez up front as well, don't they?
He's terrible.
He's not that great anymore.
No, he had a few good seasons at Wolves, but now, yeah. I reckon with Tottenham, they'll want to really, really keep on this undefeated streak with Ange. They're top of the table as it stands right now with Arsenal, neck and neck. They're going to need to get. They're going to need to
moment in the sun. I hope they've enjoyed it.
They could struggle. Basuma's probably one of their most valuable players.
I think it will be Tottenham, probably like a 2-0. Something like that, and it'll take about an hour or so to break them down, but they'll win in the end. That's why.
You never know. They struggled against Luton. Granted, it was 10 men.
Yeah, true.
I reckon this all depends on the Arsenal result as well. Obviously, you don't want to take your foot off the accelerator, as it were, but depending on how well the Chelsea-Arsenal game goes for Tottenham, because obviously they've got that day in between to assess, to watch, and break down all that kind of things. They can actually watch and see how well their main rivals at the moment are going about their game. So I think that there'll be a tempered response to the Arsenal result that will then show in the Fulham game. But yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Just before the hour mark, guys. Of course, I will just advertise again one last time what's coming up later this week. Tomorrow night, the Tact Eagle tag team of JC and the Statman will be with you. Tact Eagle ahead of the Newcastle United Crystal Palace game. Thursday night or Thursday evening, we have the match preview with all of us. We hope to see you all there in the comments as well. And of course, Rich will be with you for the Roy Presser on Friday. And then, of course, you will also have a match vlog, courtesy of JC,
your boy,
who is going up with the chairman. So enjoy that.
I don't know why we're doing it to ourselves.
Dan is expecting a Egg McMuffin or Greg's review.
Ooh, the sausage.
Enjoy that long walk up the steps as well. That's going to be fun.
Don't worry, I will.
Greg's is from Newcastle, so that's why I suggested Greg's.
Is it down? I didn't. Oh, wow. I didn't
know. What the plan is
I don't know if that was sarcasm, Henry, or not. I'm not gonna lie.
Plan is, get to King's Cross, munch a nice Egg McMuffin, and then when you get there, I don't know what's gonna happen. I might do a Tristan and eat a Nando's. Man, ate Nando's for the Southampton game last season. He didn't go to the pub, he went to Nando's.
Say that again, JC.
I said before the game for Southampton away last season, Tristan went to Nando's before the game. So I might have to do a little Nando's taste review. You never know.
No,
might be- that might
I've
be-
never done a pre-game Nando's. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I have to try.
Yeah.
I have to try it. Have some
A
halloumi and chili sauce.
little cheeky Nando's before Palace.
Not bad.
There we go. There we go. All right, guys, that will bring an end to the Premier League preview show. A reminder about our top headlines is that Scotland have qualified for Euro 2024, with England expected to qualify after tonight's game against Italy at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe will pay £1.3 billion for a 25% stake in Manchester United after the Qatari bid just fell apart. The FA Cup first round proper draw has been made, pitting League One Charlton Athletic against Isthmian South East League Cray Valley Paper Mills.
Go on the paper
Jesse-
mills.
There you go, JC. Jesse Lingard will sign for Al Ittifaq in the Saudi Pro League, and yeah, that's about it. That's about it from us, guys. Take care. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. We're Eagle Eyed Football. That's about it from us. Can I get an Eagles, please?
Eagles.
There we go. See you later, guys. Oh, for God's sake, you've done it again.
Eagles.